What up, hip hop lifers? Doing time, the Lifers'Cast. We're back, and tonight we're doing a special episode because, as most of you know, October 30th, we have Attack of the Killa Emcees at the Middle East in Cambridge, Massachusetts. I hope everyone's coming out. If you haven't bought a ticket, go hit the group, go hit everybody's personal page. The links are everywhere, or go to the Middle East and .com and you'll get tickets. Without further ado, I want to bring on the headliners of the show. We're doing a triple headliner. We have Animal Embassy Records, we have Grimewav, and we have Genosha Records. So we got a little crew together tonight just to bullshit and, kick it about current events, the show, and just life in general. So without further ado, let's welcome our guest. We have Weapon E.S.P.
Yo.
White. We have Hanzo, Bladez, and we might have a few more people popping on here and there throughout the time with us tonight. But fellas, thank you for doing time tonight.
Thank you for having us, man.
Thank you for having us. It's a fact.
All right, you guys know how we kick this off. Weapon, Hanzo, you guys have been a part of the show before, so thank you so much for coming back. And Frank, welcome to the show for the first time.
Appreciate you for having me, beloved.
What we like to do right off the rip is we like to ask you, who are you? If nobody knew who you were, never heard of you, enlighten folks. Frank, you start.
Well, I'm the Grimewav General. You know what I'm saying? You are now bearing witness to the Department of Arms. My name is Frank White. I'm from the Bronx, born and raised. I migrated to Albany in the late 90s. I've been here ever since. I got stuck here, did some time. You know how the rest go.
Yes, sir. Mr. Bladez.
What's good, my peoples? Yo, everybody out there, man. It's your boy Hanzo Bladez. Blaze Smith, represent Grimewav to the fullest, to the death, man, all day, every day. And just want to give everybody a shout out, man. Appreciate y'all. And I'm coming out of New York, man. Born and raised in Brooklyn, but right now I'm upstate New York, holding it down for the 518. And, we just chilling. We out here doing what we do, man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Weapon.
What's good, y'all? It's Weapon E.S.P, Genosha Records, coming out of Southbridge, Massachusetts. I love this hip-hop shit. Gonna keep on dropping dope shit. Building on that catalog for our legacy, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, everybody's been working real hard. I know everybody's got a lot of fire coming out, and everybody's working on their shit for the ending up this year. Want to give a special shout out to Speak the Rebel. He was supposed to be with us tonight, but he's not feeling so great. And when you're not feeling so great and you got a show coming up, y'all know you got to rest. So I told him, you don't have to be on tonight. You rest, you do your thing. But we had that show coming up, and I want to thank you guys because what's this, our third or fourth show together? I mean, we're kind of like hand in hand right now, and I want to thank you guys for this year and like really supporting us and being there. And like,
hey, that's
time, I want to thank you for real. Like, I really appreciate that.
Hey, we appreciate you right back, man. For real, like you guys have been really, setting up some dope shows, man, and really getting a bunch of good quality MCs together, man, and just like the last joint that where it was all of us kind of on stage, that was phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? That was dope. Everybody got to like showcase they sets and they crew, but at the same time it was like a collaborative effort. So it really made it seem like just just a movement in itself. Kind of just a hip hop life is movement, really, right? You know what I'm saying? So it was dope to see that, man. And again, man, you guys move a little different with the shows, which is dope. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys are actually paying your artists, unlike a lot of fucking whack ass promoters out there. They want to get paid, but they don't want to pay it. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, that's besides the point. Y'all niggas is holding it down for the culture, and like I said, man, I appreciate y'all for that.
And we thank you. We thank you guys so much. But what you guys got coming up, Frank? What you got coming up for the rest of this year?
Oh, man, I got a couple joints coming up. So first and foremost, I want to salute you and your whole staff. You know what I'm saying? Your whole team, your whole platform. You know what I'm saying? For giving us as artists access to the reach to, you know what I'm saying, have that out, you know, that reach to everybody who generally listens to hip hop. Because that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? There are people who they don't tend to really listen to our genre of music. You know what I'm saying? Pardon me if I break up here and then. I'm a little under the weather myself, you know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely here for the support and for the love. With that being said, you know, me and E-Nels just dropped a joint called The Fix. The project is massive. You know what I'm saying? We really cater to the original sound of hip hop for us. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little older. So like hip hop for me, like, you know, I grew up listening to like more deep Nas, you know, CNN, Nori, Capone, The Lox, Big Pun, Biggie. My favorite rapper was like Big L, you know what I'm saying? And me being from the Bronx, it was a little different, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I cater towards, you know what I'm saying? I got a bunch of projects in the works. You know, I got access to a bunch of different producers. Shout out to Meet Manny, that's my Florida producer.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He's part of the team. That's a solid, genuine brother right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
And he's Grindwave producer too. Yeah, facts.
yeah, facts. He's got a crazy catalog production wise. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to T.O. as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
With the whole
T.O. out of
90s
Canada.
kids movement out of Canada. So I got a project that I'm working on with Manny. It's a whole LP. You know what I'm saying? It's dedicated to like the trials and tribulations that I went through. You know what I'm saying? Because I did a lot of time. Like I've had different outlooks in the hip hop scene, but nobody really took me serious because I catered to the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to, you know, isolate myself into one category, but I was raised in the system. I raised myself in the system. So a lot of people may tend to view me as a jail dude. You know what I'm saying? But I was a street dude before I was a jail dude. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like it's just I got the option right now and the opportunity like to give my side of the story. You know what I'm saying? And it's all for the culture. And we make good music. You know what I'm saying? So I got a project dropping with Manny called Honor Amongst Thieves. You know what I'm saying? I also have a project that I'm working on with T.O. It's untitled right now. We still working out the kinks. I'm still getting beats and just trying to lay shit down. Me and Hanzo got a joint we working on called Tango and Cash. Nothing like the cops shit. Nothing like the cop show, the movie with
Not like the
them
cops.
dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Just think of a product. You know that used to be
Yeah,
called
yeah.
Tango and Cash back in the
So
early
like, yeah,
'90s, late '80s.
like back in the days, they had stamps on certain narcotics. You know what I'm saying? That people would pump it. You know what I'm saying? So they had a stamp called Tango and Cash. So that's what we catering towards. You know what I'm saying? We trying to put that product back on the street music wise. You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying? To
yeah,
shed a little light.
I look at it like this. I feel like it's gonna be a mix because at the same time as a duo, right? Me and Frank we're going kind of back and forth with it, and Tango and Cash, the two cops that they hated each other, but they got along so well, and they what I'm saying, blah blah blah. So, but then we talking about the product that we putting out, which is dope. You know what I'm saying? It's just the product we putting out is dope. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what Tango and Cash was a dope stamp. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we kind of like. We just one day me and Frank were just really chopping it up, and I don't know, that conversation came up. We was just talking about that shit. I googled the damn image of the freaking the thing. I was trying to find that shit. I found it. I was like, yo, we're gonna run with this. You know what I'm saying? And then we was just chilling, and we I was going through beats, and he was like, yo, boom. We was just hand picking a couple of joints. I still got to work on some more production for it. And the ideas are still flowing for it. This the process. Like, this is the infancy stages. You know what I'm saying? Like, the ideas are still rolling in, and I'm even, we might even like look for other producers to get involved. We might, get some other features, some outside features. We don't exactly know, what the final product is going to be like, but the foundation of it is what we just mentioned. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to be the start of that.
Yeah, you have to build it organically. Just like anything else.
Yeah, that's how you do it. That's how it's done.
Yeah, exactly.
So to answer your question, like, I got like 3 or 4 joints that I'm working on. They all EPs. The most sentimental one to me, the one that I idolize the most is Honor Amongst Thieves. You know what I'm saying? And I got a couple joints produced by Hanzo on that, but it's Hanzo and it's a mixture of Hanzo and Manny.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So and we got a lot of dope joints on there. There's some content on there that like kind of separates what we doing for the underground and shedding a little light on how I could cater towards a more polished sound for the industry. You know what I'm saying? Because not a lot of artists have that quality. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm not trying to toot my own horn or none of that, but I'm definitely I'm a
gotta
gem.
do
You know
that,
what I'm
man.
saying?
That's
Like
what we here for, man.
I'm a gem. Like, and right now the exposure and the level of traction that we kicking up as a unit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just gonna be a dope year. Like 2023 is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, you can
Just stay tuned, man.
Yeah, you can feel the build up from when, like, even like a year ago, because we've seen it. Lifers, we've watched you guys all grow, which is pretty dope. We all grow together. I always say that on this podcast. Like, almost every guest we've had, we've all kind of like been just going through this process, so together but separately, and it's great. But Weapon, what do you got coming up? I remember last time you were on, you were talking some secrets. Can we get in on these secrets yet or no?
Well, first off, next Friday I got a video for the track Be Wise from the Recognize Real project.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up.
Friday might be early. So I'm excited for that joint. And then early November, I'm gonna be dropping a project with Mr. Rose, the Weapon E.S.P and Mr. Rose.
Okay.
Checked, you know what I mean, Mr. Rose's work. He's worked with like Code 9. He's worked with SD Knack. You know what I mean? Like he's a nasty producer. So you guys got to do your research. I feel like everyone really knows him that well, but he's ridiculous. And so I'm wicked excited about that. I got crazy bangers on there. It's like, you know what I mean? Like totally different sound than I've ever gone with. The style of beats and everything like that is mad original. I say like similar to like LP, the sound, the way LP produces. You know what I mean? It's gonna be crazy. So I'm excited to drop that shit. And then I have 2 other projects that are almost done. That'll be coming out next year. And then I got ridiculous amounts of beats lined up just to keep on, you know what I mean, killing. So
right. Dope. We got a lot of people in the house today. We got Brutus Maximus watching us right now. What up, Brutus? Shout out to Rawside.
Shout out to Rawside Hip Hop. Salute.
Yeah, much love to Rawside and Brutus. You already know. I think he actually threw a question out there. I think he was like, "Yo, well, I think it was a question for you, Wap." He was like, "If you got a project dropping in November or something like that."
November, yeah.
The Rose. So, you know what I mean? I'm telling you, check that joint out. But yo, shout out fucking emails, because that project, The Fix, is definitely in my like top 5 albums of the year for sure. That shit's ridiculous. You know what I mean? I was bumping that in the whip. Actually, me and my girl were listening to it, and we were just like, "This shit's crazy!" Like we both loved it. It was dope as hell, man. For real.
Man, appreciate you. Wep. Coming from you, that's big, man.
Oh yeah,
that shit was incredible. You gonna do something?
I tell you, I still bump that Tarantino shit, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck what niggas say about drumless beats. It's just fire. Yeah, I like listening to them, man. But I also do like percussion too, you know. So it's like it's an acquired taste for some people. But I like, that project is fire.
Thanks, man. You're gonna get a lot of percussion on the next joint that I'm dropping, so it's gonna be different too. It's different. It's not like I hear, because I like boom bap and everything like that, but it's not like your standard boom bap. It's boom bap, but it's not like it sounds different. It sounds like the future. It's some crazy fucking shit.
That's what's up.
Sounds like the future, he said. But all right, we're gonna move on to a little like, what do you call, current events? You know what I mean? Because what's the biggest current event going on out there right now is Kanye losing his goddamn mind everywhere. So I want to start with everyone's opinion on what they think about this situation. If it's him just trying to get attention and be controversial for controversy's sake. Do you think he really believes half of the shit that's coming out of his mouth? Let's Hanzo, start with you.
Ah, man. Frank, we had this conversation. How many times we talk about this shit, man? Look, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. Um, I don't know how well informed we all are, right? You know what I'm saying? And I'm the type of dude that my philosophy is I only believe half of what I hear, half of what I see, and nothing of what I hear. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very skeptical of everything. And I mean, look, Kanye is a multi-billionaire. This dude got money out the ass, right? Or maybe he was, or whatever the case is. But you know what I'm saying? For somebody, the whole thing of him doing that or him lashing out like that, and I've come to find this out is that he really just wants his kids to just have full ownership of his businesses when it's time for him to pass that shit up. You know what I'm saying? And I feel you, bro. Like if you have a business, you know what I'm saying, that's a multi-billion-dollar business, you you of course, man, you want to have full ownership, and that's kind of that's almost impossible nowadays, just because businesses have boards and you have investors and stockholders and stakeholders and yada yada yada, right? So everybody's got to have peace. You know what I'm saying? And you really never really have full ownership. So I don't know if this is true, but right now, I guess with all the everything that's going on with him getting dropped by all these by all the people that he was in business with, you know what I'm saying? Now he's for some reason got, I guess, full ownership of his businesses. But then I'm hearing that he's trying to shop a deal with Sketches. So I don't even know if that's even true. You know what I'm saying? Like, see, I don't, the information we're receiving is just really from from media, you know what I'm saying? So we don't know what's what, you know what I'm saying? We don't even know what this man really doing, what he's going through, other than what's being shown, you know what I'm saying, by the media, which he's not lying about what he's kind of saying, some of this shit he's saying, and I'm not on some anti-Semitic shit at all, but far from it, you know what I'm saying? I love everybody. But I think that the reality is that, you know what I'm saying, there are some corporations, huge corporations that are really just, owned by these super groups of just, you know what I'm saying? And this just is what it is, you know what I'm saying? And but as far as Kanye, I think, man, like, I don't know, man. I was just a fan of early Kanye, bro. Like Graduation, College Dropout. My favorite project from him was, the Dark Fantasy joint. And then after that, I don't, Watch the Throne was dope and all that. But like, I don't know, man. Some of his work for me is just, and I'm looking at his music shit because listen, bro. He's an artist. He's a musician. He's an artist. You know what I'm saying? He's not, he's not freaking Tesla. He's not Einstein. You know what I'm saying? But now that he's got all this money, you know what I'm saying? When you have this kind of money, you have this kind of power. You have this influence, you know what I'm saying? And then with social media, it's even more crazier. You know what I'm saying? The influence of social media is insane. Twitter and all that shit, man, it's just nuts. So it kind of just gives you this crazy boost. And man, with everything that Kanye going through, man, I almost kind of feel bad, but I can't, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't even know the man, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just a fan of his, of his early music. And I wish everybody well. I wish him definitely well. I hope he pulls through all this shit they're going through. But I definitely, I root for the man that's doing what he got to do for his family. That's all I'm going to say. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Wep, what's your opinion, bro?
Man, I don't even want to talk about this shit, but
me neither, but I just stay neutral on it.
That I would agree with too. But I feel like, first off, I I just have to talk about Kanye a little bit, like how amazing he is that he's a billionaire and he started off being a beat maker. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And he's like he was the richest black man. If he's not now, he's the richest black man in history. You know what I'm saying? Which is ridiculously incredible that he started off as a producer. So that, but like Hanzo said, he was spitting some facts, but he also there's a lot that I disagree with what he says.
Oh yeah.
I do agree with. I think he is a genius. I think he doesn't know how to stuff at all. You know what I mean?
Shit. And Nels just popped up. What up, bro?
Yeah.
Man, E, what's good?
Good.
What's good, Web? What's good, Frank?
What's good, Brody?
Yeah. I feel like he's like, you know what I mean? I feel like it's bullshit that these companies would drop him. Not necessarily that he would get censored. You know what I'm saying? Like Drink Champs dropping his episode and this dude apologizing. Nori, that was whack. You know, there's tons of shit all over the internet that's way worse than what Kanye was saying. Like
I'll
ridiculous
be
amount.
honest, that was some corny shit. Yeah, because he kind of backtracked. You know what I mean? Like the whole time he was yada yada, laffy dory, hunky dory, chilling with it, bump, and then
Yo,
he kind of backtracked right after that.
I don't agree with the George Floyd comments at all either. You
Yeah,
know,
facts.
and why he would go there, like what his point, like he's like denying like scientific evidence and shit like that. Like, what are you fucking talking about? But like I said, I do think he's a ridiculously smart person. I think he does have a lot of good intentions. I just think he's going wild with it. He's like, you know what I mean? Now he's this very powerful person with this crazy personality.
DEFCON 3 shit. So my man is wild.
He's like he could become like a villain, like an actual Batman villain or some shit soon. Like it could happen.
Right, that's what it seems like. It's like winding up to be. Is like he's fucking a crazy cartoon movie villain. But
Yeah.
Frank, what's your idea on the subject?
I mean, like I can't speak for that man. You know what I'm saying? Like I totally disagree with the whole, whatever comments or whatever direction he tried to steer the George Floyd thing in. You know what I'm saying? That's just based off of like my upbringing. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm from the projects. Like I'm New York City housing at its best. You know what I'm saying? So my community was diverse. You know what I'm saying? Like I've got white friends, black friends, Chinese friends, Spanish. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, that's my spew on that. But on the flip side of that coin, like he is going so hard, you know what I'm saying? To an extreme to where that might just be his truth. You know what I'm saying? And that's how he views it. So who am I, you know what I'm saying, to downplay his outlook and his spew? That might be his truth. You know what I'm saying? I do just, I wish all parties the best in that whole situation. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, people got family. Shout out to George Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Family. Shout out to fucking Kanye's family. Shout out to Nori's family. Like, shout out to everybody's family. At the end of the day, like, kids are involved, families is involved. Like, we talking about decades of fucking poverty and struggle and upbringing and problems, and you know what I'm saying? Like, shit just don't make sense. So for whatever cause he's doing what he's doing, that's just his thing. So, salute to that man for whatever he's trying to accomplish.
Yes, sir. We blow it up and way out of proportion as Americans too, because we feed off. I mean, everybody does it. We feed off that gossip and that negativity and all that bullshit. We all try to keep it away from us, but it all just leaches into everybody's life. It just is part of being on social media, trying to be in this business. It's just the same shit, but you got to kind of keep that negativity away and build what you can build. And everybody, shouldn't be jumping on him so quick too. Like everything he says, if he puts out a tweet, people, like millions and millions and millions of people, have already hated that man 30 seconds after that tweet's been put out. Right. So it's like, come on, man. You're in context. All y'all have valid opinions on it all. It's right. Context. It's everything. And family is what it comes down to. And 20 years from now, his kids are going to still be scarred by some of the shit that's happening today. And that's not fair to them. They didn't do anything. But Inels, my man, what's up, bro? You jumped on in the middle.
What's up, brother?
Tell the world a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name's E.N.E.L.S. I'm the best looking rapper in Grimewav. You know what I'm saying? That's it. And that's all I got to say, man. That's all. I just want to come in here and just.
He's like, I just want to come in and
come in line like that.
And
my shit. Yo, yeah, my name's E.S.P, man. I represent Grimewav. I got a studio, Mastermind Studio. Shout out to the Rainmakers. Shout out to Genosha. Shout out to Hip Hop Lifers, man. I love all you guys. Got a big show on the 30th. It's gonna be crazy.
Oh.
Watching this, you gotta come tap in. It's in Cambridge.
Make sure y'all wear costumes. So we're all telling everybody to wear costumes. Hopefully somebody on stage will be wearing something.
Not a costume.
Gonna dress up
Do something. Paint your head something. But all right, we're gonna go around. We have a little segment here we like to call "What's Your Issue?" Some of y'all are familiar with this. It could be a little thing like you got cut off and how you hate people driving, like me. That's usually my issue is driving issues because I hate people driving. But it could be something big that's like poverty in the world or homelessness or whatever. But we're gonna start off. Weapon, what's your issue?
Damn. People saying Jason Tatum is better than Luka Doncic.
Yeah, that is an issue right there. I don't know who would even say that.
Sorry if I stole some of y'all issues, but you know what I mean? Like, Luka Doncic is way better than Jason Tatum. I'm sorry. He's always been better than him. Like, his whole career. You know what I mean? It's just bullshit. Like, I got this dude at work with that, like, literally argues with me every single day about this shit. That's it. That's my only issue.
That's your issue? All right, that's good. That's good. Inez, what's your issue, bro?
Bro, the only issue I have today, as of right now, and it's gonna sound funny, but it's the truth. It's just Frank White and Hanzo talking so much in the group chat. That's all they do. They talk so much. I can't even get a word in. I be trying to talk. I got serious shit I'm trying to talk to them about, and they just fucking bickering. Da, 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 da. And that shit just pisses me off. That's all I got.
Yeah, we got that going on in the HHL chat too.
Yeah.
It is what it is. It's like a little family outside your family, so you can just sit there and unload and vent and talk business and do whatever, you know. But that's what the mute button's for. You mute that shit, then you look back about 2-3 hours later, you know. Frank, what's your issue, bro?
I really don't have no issue today, man. Like I'm in a good space.
Good.
I can't say that for a couple months back. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't really. I dug myself out of a dark spot. You know what I'm saying? Something that I dislike today. So when my brother E-Nails uploaded the fix onto distro, you know, like I went to look for it. I went to look for it, and it's like, you know, I put in the title, like, you know, the fix, E-Nails featuring Frank White. It don't pop up. So I erase Frank White and I just leave the fix E-Nails and it pops up. So he like titled it like to his fashion. You know what I'm saying? So
no, it's fixed now, but I see you, Frank White.
That's funny, bro.
I see you.
Funny.
Yeah.
Hanzo, what's your issue, bro?
Yo, you know what my issue is, man? You know what my issue? Nah, no, Frank, don't worry about it. I'm not gonna say that.
I got my vest on. You got to make sure, yo, E, you better go put on that.
No, you know what my issue is, and I was talking about this earlier with my coworker, man. This shit pissed me off. Yo, how the fuck Thursday Night Football only on Amazon, man? That's ass. You know what I'm saying? That's just whack. They gotta change that.
That's those broadcasting deals.
That's just crazy. Are you only able to watch Thursday Night Football on Amazon? You gotta have an Amazon Prime account to watch Thursday Night Football, man.
Yeah, that's cool.
Buddy, you don't even stay awake for Thursday Night Football, bro.
Bro, I'm supposed to be watching that shit right now. I'm talking y'all niggas.
He stays up.
Okay, my team ain't even playing anyway, but still, that's not the point. The point is that
you know what?
Shit is only on one outlet and Amazon of all outlets. Like, what the fuck Amazon got to do with the NFL? You can't even watch it on the NFL app. That's kind of weak.
You've been talking real spicy ever since you got that trailer trash tattoo across your kneecap, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up with you, yo?
Well, that's a fact. Yeah, it's been talking real spicy since he got the 2 tattoos.
Stop playing with me.
Would you
trying to make me look bad in front of Weapon right now? That's what they're trying to do.
Yo, for the viewers, like, this is what we do every day. This is exercise, so you know.
Yo, what do you got for a tattoo?
You know.
Huh?
What do you got for a tattoo on your kneecap?
Trailer trash.
My man.
The word trailer trash.
Trailer trash, yeah.
Dope.
Big fucking letters too, so
dig it.
everybody can see it.
That's what's up.
See, look, you got paused out.
He goes,
Now you got to show everybody. Can't be just telling them.
I can't show no one right now.
No, secret tattoo shit.
Nah.
We got a lot of comments coming up. Mars Uno's in the building. What up, Mars? Jesus Jones in the building. What up, Jesus?
Salute.
Rec Real's up on here.
All right, peace. Salute, Rec.
Yeah, yo, salute to everybody who's tuned in, man. Appreciate y'all showing up.
Yeah, we got a lot of eyes going on today. That's good. But so besides for the 30th show, what other shows do you guys have coming up? Stop plugging yourselves. What you guys doing?
I think we got a joint coming up after the 30th show. We got a show on the 20th, right?
Yeah, we supposed to. I'm waiting on the details on that, but we got called in for a joint on in Troy, New York, November 20th at a bar called No Fun. I don't know the exact details yet, but we're supposed to be doing that. I think it's being sponsored by Albany, so that's pretty dope. So we got that coming up, and I think that's pretty much it for now.
Word. Wep, what do you guys got coming up? Genosha Records. You guys doing anything special?
Yeah, besides the 30th, I don't got anything lined up right now, but mostly gonna be focusing on putting out music. You know what I mean? Just keep building the catalog. You know what I mean? It's like weaponry. Every time you drop something, it's like you got more weaponry that you can use to do future shows, and you know, keep building it.
Absolutely.
It seems like what everybody's gonna be doing is like squaring away for the winter. It seems like everybody I'm talking to are trying to like low key not do too many shows, you know, which is smart. Like I'm not planning on doing anything until February or March after the new year for show wise, because no one's coming out in this shitty ass weather wanting to drive in the snow or driving
old for that.
Like that. Yeah, we are way too old for that. I'm too old for that shit too. I'm like, fuck that noise. But let's move on to another segment we do here. It's called Tales from the Internet. It could be a funny story. It could be your internet stalker. It could be just some wild shit. What's the most wild thing to happen to you through social media? And Nels, we're gonna start with you.
Oh God. In 2 weeks I'm gonna be going to Stockholm, Sweden, and I have a show on the 8th there. It's my first time leaving the country, but thank you, man. I appreciate it. I have a stalker girl from Sweden that found me through Instagram. And she is like, the wave knows how crazy this girl is. Like, she is
she's nuts, man.
insane. She's insane. She hit up she's just one of those crazy girls, and it is what it is. But she found out I had a show in Sweden, so now I'm just like, damn, bro. Like, I'm ducking and dodging. Because she might murder me if I don't.
Yeah, you might end up in a fucking hospital.
Some of the thinking don't go over there, baby, but end up on some hostile shit, bro.
Yeah, for real, bro.
I might be dead, and just the whole process of it's dope, man. It's like when you work so hard on your music, and then someone finds it and they like it, and then it's weird now, but it was just it was a cool process. You know what I'm saying? It's all through the music, and it's all love, but. Sometimes you get a crazy groupie, man, and you just gotta.
You gotta watch out too. The Swedish girls are like 6'4" and shit.
Yeah, I hope not. I hope
right.
Bitch ain't that big. Beat my ass, bro.
But hell yeah, you'd be locked up. I'm telling you. All right, Frank. What's the weirdest thing to happen to you? Strangest, funniest social media interaction?
Actually, some shit happened the other day. So I like mass blasted out on Messenger. Like, you just scroll through and click everybody. So I put out the fix. I'm saying self-promotion is the best promotion.
Right.
So I'm clicking and clicking and clicking, and I get a response from this girl. and she sent me like a picture, like 50 kilos. Like, where you from? And yo, you know what this is?
That was weird as fuck.
I ain't even respond to that, to that female. I was like, the fellas know what time it is. I like, that was crazy. That was just crazy. Like, she ain't even comment on the project. She just like sent me a picture of man bricks. She was like, yo,
It was
where
an
you from?
Indian man.
Yeah. She's like, yo, my brother is dedicated to fishing. This is what came up on the line. Where you from? What? What are you talking about?
Right.
So
People are crazy. People are like, they don't think past their nose sometimes. You know what I mean? That's wild. Hanzo, what you got, man?
I got a bunch, but you know what I'm saying? Like I think I got as of late, like the one that sticks out in my memory the most is like a lot of people, especially like on my IG artist like my IG cover art artist page. You know what I'm saying? Like people be hitting me up like, yo, you need cover art. It's weird, you know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, I do covers out. Why would I? You know what I'm saying? Like, especially like if the art is not even like you gotta see, like you must, like if you're gonna hit me on a DM, like you must go to my page and you gotta see, you know what I'm saying? Shit. And if your work don't even like, and not to like, not even to like pat myself, but like I'm just saying, if the work don't even match up to even half of what I'm doing with it, you know what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck would I want to even engage in that? You know what I'm saying? So that's one. And then lately I've been getting like hit up for like so I almost fell for the oak today, you know what I'm saying? My man E kind of, you know what I'm saying, kind of convinced me to fall back on it, but like I got hit up today on some somebody hit me up on they were like, yo, like and it almost looked legit, you know what I mean? Like it was a marketing company called Martech, I looked them up. They're legit, it's a legit marketing company, but I don't think these people were legit, you know what I'm saying? So like, but they were like, we'll pay you $500 per ad just to put it on your artist page, you know what I'm saying? And I know that there's companies that do that, you know what I'm saying? There's marketing, but when I when he sent me the invite for the joint, it was something all completely different, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then I realized like, nah, they would have actual control of my ad content, you know what I'm saying? And they'll have control, or they can remove, they'll at that point it's like like admin control. They'll be able to remove you from your own shit, you know what I'm saying? So I realized that I fell back from them, like I'm not doing that shit, you know what I'm saying? So like that, that I've been getting a lot of that crap, man. That and then the other one, the last one that the most another one that was recent was it was like some fucking talent acquisition shit for like a acting thing. I guess they they were looking for like half extras for half bake or something like that. And I'm like, yo, I thought that shit was gonna be legit, you know what I'm saying? And it might be, you know what I mean? But I don't think it is in a sense. It's not a good move for someone that wants to get into it to like pay it, like it's some pay for play shit, you know what I mean? So and nothing would have been guaranteed, and you still got to pay, you know what I'm saying? But it would have been, yeah, it's crazy, right? Like, so you got to pay an entry fee, you know what I'm saying, which is $100, and it's not crazy, but then you gotta pay a subscription fee, which is $50 every month.
Right.
I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm saying?
wild. That's wild that they pull that shit in like every entertainment field. It's some pay to play shit. It's so crazy.
I've always been, because I have, a friend who's into drama and shit like that, and has went to like auditions, and the process is strenuous, but at the same time you don't pay into that, man. They collect a percentage of whatever you get, you know what I'm saying, whatever you get paid. So it's just crazy. It's weird, it's weird that so
it's a strange hustle. Weapon, what you got, bro?
All right, so I've done this segment with you now, and I feel like I've already talked about the internet shit, and you guys are talking about stalkers and shit. So it's a little scary to talk about stalkers on here because who fucking knows if they're watching right now.
That's what I'm saying. That's what.
But like this crazy bitch, yo, like 5 or 6 years ago, I did a show, and then after the show, like you know how I mean, like after the show, some people will be like, "Yo, you killed that shit," and then like girls will hug you and say goodbye. You know what I mean? So apparently, I hugged some girl, and like a year later, I'm working right now. I'm working at my job. I keep seeing this phone call. Like they get like 5 or 6 phone calls in a row. Like I gotta go answer this phone call real quick. I don't know who this is. I gotta go answer it real quick. So I go answer the phone call, and this chick that I apparently hugged after a show, she's like telling me and I'm like, well, it's too bad. You know what I mean? Like I'm wifed up. Like, I'm about to have a kid. There's no fucking way. I don't care. You know what I mean? She's like,
It's mad random.
We have to meet up. Like this bitch was crazy. And I obviously I was like, no chance. And then she would send me messages like in like emails, like, why are you in my brain? Why are you in my head? Like weird shit like that. And then other times, and then she would do other things. Like one time, like I went to a Fair March concert, and I posted up like I was going to the show. This bitch goes to the show, takes a picture of me from behind during the show, and posts up hashtag Tarantino Rodriguez. Like right when I had just dropped that project, some weird ass fucking creepy shit. Like she was watching me from behind, tagged my album name, like, and then I come to find out her ex-husband was like telling me that she was stalking me. The next day, she's like, he's the one that showed me the picture. He's like, this girl followed you to the show all the way in New Hampshire and stalked. Come to find out, she called the cops like a month earlier than that. I've never talked to this girl since 6 years ago. She called the cops saying that I was threatening to like hurt her with scissors or some shit. This is what the husband tells me. This is fucking crazy. So that's my story. Hopefully she doesn't kill me.
Bro, send her my way, bro. Shit.
Jesus Christ.
We'll take care of her over here.
I hope I don't get.
She's watching. She's watching.
She's what? Web, you're
she's that crazy. She's watching.
Crazy.
That's wild. All right, fellas, you know it's time to shamelessly plug whatever you got going on. We do shameless self-promotion here. We love it. So let's go around the table again. Frank, shamelessly plug anything you got coming up.
So just to reiterate, first and foremost, shout out to the Fix. Shout out to my brother E.N.E.L.S. Man, we got a crazy dope project. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Me That Manny. That EP is gonna drop sooner than later. That's called Honor Amongst Thieves. The project me and Hanzo working on, that's called Tango and Cash. Then I also got a joint that I'm doing with T.O. Other than that, like I got a bunch of different joints that I'm gonna be dropping, you know, exclusively as singles. Like I revamped the Around the Way Girl from LL Cool J, which is dope, you know what I'm saying? Because it gives a different feel to the camp. You know what I'm saying? Like coming out of Grimewav, you hear something like that, that's gonna grab a bunch of different attention.
Yeah, it was different.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
So I got that. Then just like random projects that I got working on that they completed. I'm just like looking for artwork right now and trying to establish some sort of a bigger fan base. You know what I'm saying? So that I can release these projects and get the feedback that I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, where can we find all your stuff?
You can go on Grimewave.com. Everything is up there. We got like fucking, I think it was like 213 hours of fucking music on Spotify.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Spotify,
so you could go on Grimewave Spotify. You could look up FrankWhite.bx. Remember to put the .bx. You know what I'm saying? So it's Frank_White.bx. That's my IG. Frank White on Facebook. I'm not too hype on the social media thing. I am practicing better habits, being an artist. You know what I'm saying? So you could just jump online. You could Google me. You know what I'm saying? You could actually Google my real name. I'm not going to give you my real name right now, but you can actually Google my real name. That'll give you a different outlook, you know what I'm saying, on my progress and my transitioning, you know what I'm saying, from who I was to who I am today. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a dope story, man. I got a dope catalog. I got a dope camp. You know what I'm saying? We got some dope fucking people rocking with us. Like, shout out to Genosha, shout out to Weapon, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Logan, shout out to fucking Ghost of the Machine. You know what I'm saying? And just like highlighting on everybody that is currently associated with Grimewave or is Grimewave that's putting on. You know what I'm saying? Like we definitely moving as a unit. We definitely got a different sync. You know what I'm saying? So just stay focused, pay attention, keep up with the content because we got a lot of shit coming. We got a lot of music, and it's just for me. This is exercise, bro. This is what I do. I'm a master at this craft. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been doing this since 97, 98, 99. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, just Frank White, FrankWhite.bx, Grimewave, Frank White, Arms Department, the General. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Shout out to Hip Hop Lifers, man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Hanzo, what you got?
What's up, man? You already heard the Tango and Cash joint. We working on that. I just dropped the instrumental tape. I felt like that was long overdue, so I did that. 20, 22 joints and then one intro. The project's called Reverberated Elixirs. It's out on Spotify. It's out on grindwave.bandcamp.com. So you can, check that out. The beats, man, they all bangers, So I feel like, I wanted to make them long enough because, I remember, man, like, back in the day, I used to listen to, instrumental CDs and they would be really like 2-minute beats. And, if you're having a cipher with like 3-4 dudes,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? That shit just ain't any. So I'd make the beats like 5 minutes or some shit like that. You know what I mean? So, it's more for just listening pleasure type shit, man. And none of those beats are really for sale like that. So I dropped that, and then I'm working on a bunch of shit, man. Singles, features, the features with G Fan. You know what I'm saying? Worked on some stuff with E. You know what I'm saying? I'm obviously working on stuff with Frank. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on my own project. I'm still working on a Genesis Flood joint, but I'm gonna be honest, I want to take my time with that project because I really want that to be something special. So I'm really taking my time. I'm taking my extra time. I don't give a damn how many years it takes for that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm taking my time with that. But in between that, I'm gonna drop like a 3-4 joint. You know what I'm saying? A little mini EP. And that shit's just I'm gonna call that shit "Fuck You." You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be that. I'm gonna drop that. And it's really just gonna be some hard shit, man. I'm taking it back to like really, you know what I'm saying, what I used to listen to when I was, I'm just taking back to what I really enjoyed listening to and what I grew up on. You know what I'm saying? I grew up on NWA, you know what I'm saying? I grew up on man, all that shit, man. Cool G, Monty, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? All that street hard shit, man. And that's really, you know what I'm saying, like that was my lifestyle too. So I just wanna kind of just, put it out in my own way, through my own experience. And I'm doing the production on it. I'm thinking I might get 1 or 2 beats from maybe somebody else in the camp, might be like EOTO, so I gotta see. But got that, you know what I'm saying? Obviously we're supposed to be still working on this Johnny's last joint, you know what I'm saying? So we got that in the works. We got a lot of shit in the works, man. We just constantly, and then I'm always producing. I'm always dropping a beat a day type of thing. I'm always, you know, creating cover arts for people that tap in with me. You know what I'm saying? I just finally created my BeatStars page. I'm still working on that. So I gotta obviously upgrade this plan just so I can make it unlimited and put like fucking 5,000 beats on there. So I mean, I'm just constantly, and then my regular shit, man, life shit, man. So I'm just always on the go, man.
Where can people find you?
Oh man, yeah, facts. You can find me on IG Hanzo_Blaze, or Facebook Hanzo Blaze. My artist page is Hanzo Blaze Productions. I got my cover art IG, which is Van Gogh Blades. Twitter as well. I'm on there, Hanzo Blaze. Really, yo, man, same thing. You Google Hanzo Blaze, you're gonna find literally like over 15,000 things. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I'm out there, man. I'm good, man. Just look up the name and I'm there. And then obviously we got grindwave.com. I got hanzoblaze.com. And then the most important thing we got is the grindwave.bandcamp.com. And then we got the Spotify, you know what I'm saying, that you can always tune in. And like Frank said, we got literally, man, like through like over 11 hours of music, man, of material. And that's not even all of the material, you know what I'm saying? So, but we got over 11 hours of music on there that, you know, people can tune into.
That's dope. That's dope. Weapon, what you got, bro? Tell people where they can find you.
Find me at Weapon E.S.P, everything Weapon E.S.P. You can find my music at Genosha Records Bandcamp. What I got going on is next week I'm dropping a video for Be Wise off the Recognize Real Subterranean Obscura project. Go cop that if you haven't copped that. It's a ridiculous album. So I'm excited to drop that video directed by Tim Berry. Killed it. We found a crazy spot to film. Then I'm dropping a new album with Mr. Rose, Weapon E.S.P and Mr. Rose, early November. Also dropped earlier this year, I dropped a project with Tim Berry called Tarantino Rodriguez. Make sure you cop that if you never did. Savage Land 2 is very close to being done with Recognize Real as well and Ghost of the Machine. So that's exciting. We got some shit with Genosha Grimewav that we got to finish up still. Well,
Yeah,
that
facts.
have so far, and that's crazy. And then I got mad solo shit already lined up for next year. So I'm looking to drop like at least 3-4 albums next year on top of 2 projects I dropped this year. So it's exciting. I just can't wait to keep dropping shit. You know what I mean? It's fun.
Damn. And else, where can we find you? What you got?
You can find me you find me anywhere on emails.
Hey, he was about to say some crazy shit. I know it.
He's about to jump out the window
because I forget we're not in the group chat. But honestly, man, the coolest shit I got going on, I can't really say. Hold on, I got a train going by my house right now. I got a lot of really amazing things going on, especially when, you know what I'm saying, when you like Frank talked about like his background and how he changed his life. And it's similar to me too, you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of dope things that are happening. The Grimewav, Johnny Slash tape will be coming soon, and it's beautiful. It's amazing. The production is amazing. The bars are amazing. Everything to do with it is next level, and it is really gonna hit the scene hard. You know what I'm saying? I just did the Fix album with Frank, and the background story. We could have a whole interview about that. You know what I'm saying? It was a you know, it was an amazing thing how we did it, how it got put together, and just the vibe of it was just all real, all raw. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we actually working on the Fix too, not the catch
Facts.
you off.
Yeah. And the video just dropped too for the Fix.
You giving too much. We try and keep it, but I do have a couple things. So I just dropped the cipher with the Rainmakers under the Mastermind platform. Super dope. They're super awesome rappers. Grew up with since I was young. They're part of the Grimewav clique. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
We get a lot of Rainmakers. They're also dropping an album in November, which is mostly produced by myself, all engineered by myself. My brother Mo Ruckus, we're currently working on an album for him called Behemoth. Crazy from production, from features, from just everything to do with it is, especially for all those Mo Ruckus fans out there, it's amazing. You guys are gonna love it. Crazy. Absolutely.
Facts.
And
next level.
And like everyone probably knows, I own a recording studio, so there's a lot of business stuff that's going on, and you know, I've been blessed to be able to make money off something I love doing, and I'll just end it with, in 2 weeks I go to Sweden, and then I go to Paris, and there's gonna be a lot of networking and a lot of cool shit, a lot of just a lot of new experiences, and a whole lot of you know, just new vibes that the wave's gonna be bringing. So just be on the lookout, man. You know what I'm saying?
Congratulations on going overseas. Hopefully you make it to Paris.
I hope so.
You should go there first.
But
I know I should go there first.
Hell yeah, because you don't know Sweden, man. I'm telling you, that girl's gonna be 6'4". She's gonna be wild. I'm telling you.
The better question is how she found out. that he's going to perform out there?
Yeah.
That's the better
You
question.
probably told the Frank.
That's
Why
the
you
better
probably
question.
set me
I'm
up?
just saying.
Somebody
You
said
probably leaked that information yourself, bro. Yo,
Nah,
that
Hanzo was probably talking for
saying?
hours and didn't even realize it and told him.
Yeah, I'm not saying shit, nigga.
I gotta thank you guys for coming on, for doing time with us tonight. Looking forward to Sunday. I know everybody's gonna kill it. And yeah, we had a couple of cancellations, but we move forward and we just keep going, filling spots, and make sure you'll wear your fucking costumes or paint your faces or do something, put a mask on, do something, because we're trying to get everybody in that spirit of that Halloween party, you know what I mean?
Facts,
That
facts.
old school Halloween party with some good ass hip hop, some friends. And again, thank you guys for doing time with us tonight. I'm really
Thank you
looking
for
forward
having
to
us.
Sunday and
Thank
looking
you, man.
forward
Thank you
to
for having us. Facts.
everybody's got going on coming up in the future. And next year, I'm sure we'll be continuing to do business with each other. And it's been a good ride. It's been a good ride this year, you know. And we really wanted to, again, I want to thank you guys, and we really appreciate y'all because you've had our back since like day one.
Oh yeah, appreciate y'all back, man.
Yeah, that's a boomerang, man. We could say the same about y'all, man.
Yeah, we wouldn't be nothing. Like I tell everybody, we wouldn't be anything without you guys. You know, you guys are the artists. You guys make the product that we're out there pushing. So,
hey man, look, it goes both ways, man. You provide the platform to allow us to do what we do. So, you know, hats off to you guys as well, man, for real.
all right, fellas, we're gonna wrap it up again.
Yo, appreciate everybody that tuned in, man, and yo, much love. Keep tuning in to the Hip Hop Lifers doing doing time joint, man, and stay tuned, man. Yo, everybody that can make the show, be there October 30th, man.
Oh yeah,
Middle East, Cambridge. Let's go.
Thank you, fellas, for being on. Thank you for doing time. We out.
Salute.
Much love.
What?